Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we're almost at the end of things. We almost have the Masters of India achievement, which is very nice. We're just fighting Khorasan at the moment. They have a few troops. They're being a little bit annoying, but we are working on it. We're chasing down some of their men that are trying to retreat. We're sieging down... Oh, well, sorry. We're going to be chasing down some more men, make sure that we defeat them. And then we'll see about what we can stack wipe from there. But either way, I think that should be fine. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and have a look at our peace agreement. We're going to go for the full annexation of Deccan. That is, I feel like that's only fair given that they took so long to defeat. So we only need a handful more reasons. It does say, hang on a second. Actually, this does not say it's a full annexation. Okay. That is most peculiar. What do they have that I do not know? Oh, they have a tiny little island off the coast of India, the Maldives. Yeah, okay. So if we were to go ahead and make sure that they're full annexed. Yeah, complete annexation. So that is necessary. We will do that just because I want to remove them from the game. And then I've picked out a couple of provinces that would be nice for us to take against Khorasan. So that'll be a center of trade or two, as well as a big fort, which we can hand to Georgia. Make them a little bit stronger, which would be nice. And then, well, do we need anything else? I suppose we could go with a little bit more land. We could maybe pick up this. What could we do? You know what? Let's just leave it for now. We'll fight a few more battles and then we'll come to it. I think that would be just as good. Alright, so what have we got? We've got a fort that we need to take. We're working on that. That'll be fine. You're marching across and able to deal with... No, we'll deal with you and then we'll make our way up there. You're chasing down their 30 stack. It does appear that they're heading towards... something over there. And then what else can we do? Well, I don't really know, but let's go ahead and let's make our way around here. We'll try and capture them, get them nice and cornered. That would be the plan, and we'll see what we can do there. Alright, so there's another little wipe there. We'll go ahead and we'll send these all the way up to the mountains. I'm assuming that's where they're retreating to, as there's no other provinces. As for everybody else, what are you doing? You're working on sieging provinces. Yeah, know what? I think we quickly go ahead and we attack the... Oh no, we go for the fort. Yeah, that shouldn't take us very long, and we'll see if we can wipe out their army. After all, if we do full annex them, they will turn into rebels, which I would rather avoid. Alright, what have we got? Khorasan's opinion goes down, or they prefer us. Don't be daft. Their opinion makes no factor into my decision making. That'll be fine. Alright, let's see. What about you guys? You're still heading all the way over here. Let's see if we can chase them down there. You fellows, let's see. Where are they heading? They're heading north. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe we let them be. Yeah, let's go ahead and let them be. They're obviously going to run away. We're not going to full annex these guys, so those troops do not really cause an issue. We'll go ahead and... Oh, we should be on one of these forts. Let's go ahead and pick the 40 stack so we can work on that. The others can stay here in the mountains. It would be a very poor decision for them to attack us, and I don't think that they can escape. So that is all well and good. We'll take our navy and we will send them over here. Make sure that we get the benefits, and that will do. Okay, so I think that's more or less about it. Let's see, government interactions, we can lower some autonomy. I think we might hold off for a second. We'll wait till after this war. That'll be fun. Looks like we've got Glory Seeker, bonus prestige, and tradition is always nice. We'll go ahead and chase them down. But I don't expect too much to really be the issue. Let's see, what do we need? Minus 21%. I think that seems like the best one first. We'll speed that up, and that should hopefully allow us to chase them down. We've got the mountains as a defensive position. Yeah, I don't see them I do not see them being able to do much of anything. These are dry lands, which they may reinforce, but again, if we can take this fort, that will slow their potential. More conversions are good. Actually, we're at 96%, so we're almost done. We're trying to swing the last little bit of opinion from these people just to try and become the emperor again. It's highly unlikely given that he's only 27 years of age. That may not end up being a thing, but you know what? I'd like to think that it would be possible, so we will hold out hope. And you know what? We will actually hold out for a second. We're going to go ahead and fight Khorasan's army. We're going to try and beat it up now, as I believe we're going to be able to call them into a war with Baluchistan. Yeah, I believe they're allies, and I believe that there is a very nice province here. If we check it out, yeah, there is a nice, great project here. Nothing too phenomenal. Some bonus caravan power, just nice, and some merchants, as well as a fortification that we could use. Yeah, nothing too ridiculous, but again, something that could be nice to have as another little jewel in our crown. Alright, well, you know what? Looks like these guys can move around. Let's go ahead and chase them down. If they want to try some funny games, they can do so. All of these guys will arrive on the 4th, 5th. We cannot make our way there. We have to chill where we're at. Alright, well, we will stay. We will stay. Oh, and apparently we do need a leader. Yeah, let's go. Whereabouts? You know what? We don't need you over here. We can send you to this stack. That should be perfectly fine. Yeah, that'll help. Oh, and you guys, you should go ahead and chase... Let's go ahead and send you in this direction. Yeah, I'm not sure where their troops are planning on going. Oh, it looks like they're heading down over here. Yeah, we'll see if we can wipe them out along the way. But again, just needing one more fort. That'll probably be all we need. We'll take one more engagement, and then that is all we'll need. Looks like their navy's fairly unimportant here. Let's go ahead and we'll try and attack them from the other direction. I guess these guys got a little bit of military access to cause us some trouble, but that's okay. We'll send you down over here. Riches of China, claims. Sure, we'll take the claims. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. Yeah, coastal desert. That's not going to cause us much issue. Oh, there goes our siege. We can now... Yeah, we can now make our way around. You guys can head down through here. Yep, okay. We're just going to clean up some of their armies and do some pretty significant damage. Look at that. Severely outnumbered. That is very bad for them. Look at that. Stack wipe for both of them. Very few casualties on our side. We'll go ahead and, since we are marching on against another rather large size, let's go ahead and consolidate. We're not going to get reinforcements for a bit, so damage we do is damage we want. That'll be fun. Looks like we've captured or destroyed a few more of their naval vessels. You guys are joining in. You guys are joining in. Yep, these guys are caught out. There is nowhere for them to go. Yep, we're just systematically annihilating what they have remaining. Extra leader traits is always ideal. We'll go... You know what? We have enough. I think what we do... We'll go ahead and we'll... Actually, you know what? We'll chill here for now. We'll try and take these, leave them nowhere to go. We'll stack wipe them fairly comfortably. There is a peace offer from Deccan. We will ignore that. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, so technically I think we could try and piece out these guys individually. Is that something that we care about? Well, we know we wanted a couple of these provinces. In fact, we could probably clean up all of this. Yeah, we could pick up all of these. That would give us plenty. That would cost us a bit of Diplo. And a bit of overextension. we could do this, but again, that's just going to boost up our... Question is, do we really want all of this extra overextension? You know what? We've got pretty decent amounts of coring power. Yeah, that's 247 admin. If we fight these guys, this will cost us 700. Yeah, you know what? We actually don't have all of the administrative power that we would prefer to have right now. So I think that'll just have to do. We won't take anything more than that. We've got everything that we want. We may as well go ahead and get you to revoke cores. Just to minimize something, I suppose. And then, I don't know, let's just take a couple of ducats just for good measure. Alright, so that's going to put us fairly overextended, but that does give us everything that we desire. That'll be fun. Let's just go ahead and say goodbye. And now all that we need to do is core up everything, and we are sorted. So, we're just going to quickly go ahead and check all of these places. We'll core it up this way, just that way we know we have the Masters of India before we click the core all button. So yeah, don't want us to get caught out there. Let's see. Because again, the rule is we must have cores on all of India, not just own it. So yeah, we can't just control and hope for the best. Alright, there we go. Almost finished. And I think that should be everything. So everything else is just a nice little benefit. We'll click the other buttons in a second, but we have centers of trade we can upgrade. We'll definitely go ahead and promote those if at all possible. Anywhere else? Oh yes, we've got this one too that we stole from Great Britain. That's lovely. We'll go ahead and boost that to level 3. Sure, we'll go ahead and do all of those. And then, what else have we got? We can't get the Tower of London. What about Stonehenge? Or maybe this one? Max promoted cultures. So we need... oh, maybe we need to have this in a... Oh no, it's in a state. Maybe it's the... Why do we not have the ability to do so? Oh, we have a missionary working there. Ah, yes. Alright, that old chestnut. That does seem to be a thing. I think what we'll do is... We'll go ahead and we'll click core all. I guess that should be sufficient. And then, when it comes to trade, is there anything else we can boost up? Well, we're pretty high on Diplo power. Let's go ahead and invest. We'll bring that up. One more. Get that to level 2, although... Oh, we need to state that, don't we? And, oh no, we can add that to a trade company. There we go, we'll go ahead and get that done. That is orthodox, that's all we care about. We'll promote that nicely. In fact, we need, what is it, 25 development. Alright, well, we'll just have to leave that be. We cannot add that to a trade company yet. Neither with you, but everything else is... Yeah, everything else is a state. That's what we cared about. Yeah, so that's fine. Anything else we are concerned about? I don't really think so. I think that's more or less everything that we needed. So that'll be fine. We'll give that a little bit of time to core on up. Let's just double check to see what we are coring. We're turning this into a core. We're not turning that into a core. Okay, so Yazd, that's going to be one of the first ones we go for. 7 admin power should be fairly easy to come by. Oh, and then let's make sure that we have added things into our trade node. It's been a while since we've checked in on most of these. So we will try and make the most out of that. Is this a... No, these aren't states. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we had a little bit of power that was always available to us that we've just sort of ignored. That is definitely a bit of an error on my part, but you know what? It's okay. It's not like it makes a huge difference. Again, we're just trying to increase the ones that are important. Let's see, all of this. Orthodox. Yep, we'll go ahead and boost that too. Yeah, that's good. And then you've been added. Oh, you have not. You're coring up. That's fine. Yeah, I think we've done a pretty decent job. Yeah, all of that is added. That's what we care about. All of these. Oh no, we still have more. Yeah, of course, because we were trying to convert some of this stuff earlier. That's why we hadn't gone ahead and added it in. Yeah, that'll give us a lot more extra trade power. That is very delightful. Give us more ways to spend our money. Yeah, there we go. And the best thing is we have the gov cap, so we're not even concerned, and we don't have to pay admin to state all of this, which is so very, very fantastic. Alright, so we'll be able to promote some of these, which will be good. I'm sure there's at least one world port worth of development on one of these provinces. So that will be good to see. And then I think that should be fairly good. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yep, I don't think there's anything else. So that will have to do. Let's go ahead and quickly spend some money because that is always a good deal of fun. Can we promote it any further? No, we cannot. We'll just go ahead and click this a couple of times just to be safe. That'll be good. Yeah, so much money, but it is also good. Let's see, anything else? No, not yet, and it looks like that's all. We still have in company investments. We'll go ahead and we will spend a whole heap of them. That'll do. We'll add on in some more up over here. And then what else have we got? Got you. Again, extra defensiveness and things will help us fight off some rebels in case they try anything. Sailors and all, we know how much we desperately need more sailors. So that would be ideal. Again. And then, what else have we got? Alright, we also forgot all of this stuff up over here. Right. Oh, wrong button. There we go. We'll just quickly go ahead and we will finish off all of these so we can not have to worry about them popping back up. And then that should be good. Alright, so that's all of that. Now we've got all of these. Oh, and apparently we have burned through our money. Alright, well that's fine. That should be all well and good. You guys can go ahead and start doing some rebel suppression up over... Go up over there, that should be all good. If we were to attack Baluchistan, Khorasan will join on in, so we will do that, and then I guess we'll just steal some more from them, but again, we need more admin power. So I think then at this point, let's go ahead and focus on that until the end of the game. That should be fine. We do have a couple of years before technology, so we could always collect if we so desired. But again, it's not a huge... Oh wait, no, that little blip, that was Masters of India. Maybe I mistook things. We don't need to core it up. Oh, there we go. Own and have cores on all of India as a European nation. Well, that's not bad. 3 achievements in a single run. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Very, very nice. We did unfortunately not get the triple Rome because we needed to flip to an Eastern religion, which I was not aware of. But either way, it is what it is. We'll be fine. We'll go ahead and core up this because I think this is the last one that we needed. And alright, before I forget, let's hand off some land to Georgia. Subjects, there you go. Let's go ahead and we will grant them a province. That will make them happy. And then, what about this one? Is this already cored? Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll hold on to this. That'll be fine. And that'll make them happy. They'll now have a nice defensive fort against people in the future. Gets rid of a little bit of our overextension. Apparently we have a costly embargo against balcony. Okay. Oh, that didn't take us long to equip them. That's rather nice. We'll go ahead and revoke. That should stop them from trying anything too crazy. So now all that means is that we have, a whole heap of spy network against Coruscant. Let's fabricate some claims. We might try and clean up a few of these areas. 95 dev seems quite solid. Sure, we'll go ahead and get that. We'll go ahead and do another claim on 93. And then we'll go ahead and I guess we'll continue on spying against them. Yeah, that'll be fun. You guys, let's go ahead and move you over here. You guys can move... Actually, you know what? We need to start doing some rebel suppression. You guys can start working on that ASAP. Again, avoid all of that separatism if at all possible. We should be fine. So we'll let you deal with them. You guys, we will march in that direction. You guys can march up over here. That should be okay. You guys can march over there. Yeah, this is all going to be fine. Okay. Any other black flagged armies that we're aware of? Not really. Sailors, let's go ahead and get you to port. We want to find a grand shipyard if at all possible. What have we got? Okay, we'll send you to the tiny little island of Hormuz. That should be good. And hopefully we'll eventually get some more sailors popping back up and around. Separatist sentiment. Yep, there we go. No surprises. That was an inevitability. We knew that was going to happen. Yeah, we're just going to have to let that be. We can do more great projects. We do have 1,000 ducats, but that's not really what I care for. Let's go for the companies. We'll try and finish the remaining ones there. What have we got? Trade power and production efficiency, or taxes and all? No, this is the one we want. Yep, that's all of our money spent. We should be making how much each month? Making 1.39k per month. That is absurdity, but it is pretty decent. Unfortunately, all of this overextension is going to hurt our reputations, so we may not end up having the votes right now, but it's just going to have to be what it is. We can core up some more provinces, which I think are all Deccan's former provinces. Yeah, and the main thing is that we go ahead and we don't have any Coruscani ones, so we can call them up and then go to war with them and not have to worry about anything. Go ahead and just hit the call roll button. That'll take us a little bit of time. In fact, you know what? We are spending a little bit on policies. Is there a policy we can drop? Missionary strength and goods produced, or missionary strength and religious unity. I think we'll drop this one. We don't really need the religious unity. We're at 125% even with all these conversions remaining. I'm not really too bothered if we drop that, and I think that there is a project that helps us out. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we'll drop off this one. That'll save us one extra. That should be fine. And then let's find... Well, speaking of religious unity, that's the one. We'll go ahead and get that done. Let's throw... No, we'll save the manpower. We'll just spend money. Actually, cancel that. We'll just do single clicks. As I don't know how much we need to spend. So either way, that'll be fine. We'll make more money. That'll be fine. And then let's go ahead and do a little bit of rebel suppression. We'll look after things for our subject as well. That should be good. Make sure that they don't have too much in the way of rebels. We'll go ahead and close that, or maybe we'll work our way around. Yeah, a little bit of a double up's not going to hurt. Yeah, that'll be fine. You guys can go ahead and do the same thing. This should be fairly safe and easy. Definitely not the worst job that there ever has been. And then, yeah, we'll make sure we cover all of these just to be on the safe side. But again, I don't think we're going to have much fuss out of these people. Alright, and you know what? Let's just make sure that you guys are working on the surrounding areas. Just make sure that the most likely problems will disappear efficiently. Alright. That should do. That should do. Alright, so that's all of that done. We'll give it a couple of months, see if we can get a couple more. Oh no, our sailors still won't get there. Well, you know what? We might try and get some of our ships back to Great Britain. Who knows? Maybe we could attack them. Again, though, we still need more. We still need more admin. Everything else. Yeah, we still need a good chunk of admin power, so I guess we're just going to be poor on that for a while. It's a shame, but it is what it is. We at least got to what we were after, so that's the main thing. We'll save up as best as we can. Government interactions, let's go ahead and reduce autonomy. That'll be good with the states that we have created. Same with the trade companies, so that'll be good. We can also... What about... Oh, you know what? We'll finish these last couple of things. And then that should be fairly good. Alright, still burning through money like it's no tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, and apparently these guys never in fact got their orders. Let's march you... Let's march you up over there just so we can clear them out nice and swiftly. And you, my friend, can also move over there as well. Oh, wait, you were doing rebel suppression. Whoopsie daisies. A little too fast for the pop-up. Oh, well. It is what it is. Alright, so, January of 1800, we did manage to get everything that we wanted for this achievement. We'll try and go ahead and, what we'll do is, who knows, we might take a nice little victory battle here and there. I think that could be fun. We'll see how that pans out. Let's see, what's going on here? We've still got 1 vote, yeah. 2 votes. That still wouldn't be enough. Yeah, what we need to do is we almost need to sabotage these guys' reputation. Actually, that's probably what we do. 48 spy network. I should have thought that sooner. Yeah, I don't... wait a second, let's just double check. Where are you? Mecklenburg. How much do we need for sabotage reputation? 48. Okay, we'll keep a careful eye on that, and hopefully that will buy us what we need for the votes. Can't believe I never thought about doing that sooner. Alright, gain Streltsy, lose military, gain Streltsy, lose money, gain power. We'll go ahead and pick up the Streltsy and lose a little bit of power. That's not a huge concern for us. Trade disturbances, we will side with the burgers. They seem to know what they're doing, typically. Let's see, what else? Yeah, overextension is still fairly high. Oh, build a great palace. 13,000 ducats. So, what have we got here? We can build a palace, and we gain prestige and legitimacy, or we can gain more prestige and more legitimacy. Because we're an obsessive perfectionist. You know, let's go ahead and see if we can make the money in a couple of months. Probably not going to be able to do so. We could take out some loans. Oh, you know what? Maybe we just lose the prestige. You know what? Let's just build the palace. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do it. We'll take the first option. And you know what? We'll even go ahead and... Do we just take out a single loan? 5,000, that'll be enough to cover our expenses. Yeah, you know what, that's fine. We'll go ahead and we'll take out a single loan. That is more than we need. We can still invest in our economy as well, which is rather nice. Oh, actually, you know what we will do? We will continue the upgrades. Whereabouts is it? Oh, I thought there was a great project over here that we had. Wait a second. Wrong buttons. Yeah, so what have we got? We need just a couple hundred more. This would mean we have better religious unity. I suppose that's about all. But you know what? That's fine. We'll leave it be. That should be more than enough. And we'll go... What do we do? I guess maybe we just build a couple more buildings? Or, oh no, you know what? We'll finish off with the harbour. I'm sure that there is some river that takes us somewhere. And then we'll just invest elsewhere. Make some money. 1.4 ducats per month is substantial. And that'll do. Alright, dealing with rebels, that's all working out. We've got all of you, that's all good. Some revolts, no surprises there. It's a small concern, but again, nothing too serious. Yeah, plenty of separatists, but again, that's not a huge concern. Bad reputation, lose some prestige. You know what, that's fine. Oh, wait a second. We shouldn't have clicked that. We should have let that time out. But that's okay. More separatism. That's going to be dealt with in time, I'm sure. We have plenty of government reform if we want to do anything. Is there anything we want to toy around with? I don't think so at this point. There's nothing particularly nice, I don't think. Reinforce speed. Oh, hang on a second. National supply limit. Hang on a second. What could we do for military doctrine? Artillery costs. Fort defense. Less land attrition. Naval professionalism. Oh, you know what? Maybe that would have been a good one. Extra morale. Ship cost reduction. Yearly decay. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that would have been a good one for us to pick up earlier. I kind of forget that there is some naval choices because they're so rarely the right call. Yeah. Cavalry warfare? No. Or establish the Streltsy. Here we go. Less infantry cost, more Streltsy allowed. Again, I don't think it matters. Let's just go ahead and let's just expand the administration. We'll spend that a few times, and that'll be good enough. Alright, so, what have we got? You guys aren't doing too much. You guys aren't doing too much. I think for now, we maybe... Let's buy on Baluchistan. I don't know, maybe we can pick up a quick little claim there and make that a little bit quicker and cheaper to core. We still need to continue coring, and we have got more power, so let's go ahead and get that done. Oh, we've got a missionary in a few provinces. Okay, well that's fine. That'll only take a couple of months. That's basically everything else anyways, so it's not here nor there. Yeah, plenty of revolts. Separatism, all that jazz. Again, nothing that's going to concern us. We have more than enough power. We will, yeah, we will remain victorious. Alright. Let's see. Hang on a second. Let's just quickly get rid of these. What have we got? Gain 53,000 manpower. Awesome. An excellent year indeed. Some people are asking for military access. We'll grant that just because we can. I'm not really too concerned, but again, we may as well. More rebels. Got some decent sized rebel stacks. Yeah, I'm just thinking, you know what? Maybe we send you across here for now. Although I'm sure you're about to deal with it, so it may not be that much of an important thing. You know what? Let's march you across here. We'll deal with those rebels a little bit more efficiently. You're already heading down there. You're heading... let's go with... up over here. Yeah, we'll continue to call. Again, rebels are just rebels. Nothing too concerning. Plenty of uprisings. Again, not much we can do about that. The fact that we're converting some of it also will not help. What else do we want to do? Is there anything we can accept? Tolerance of heretics for stability cost? Yeah, no, I don't think any of that really matters. No, we've got loans. Oh, you know what? We could possibly pay that off just because, yeah, that's... Oh, wait, no. Cancel that. Let's repay the loan. Yeah, we'll pay that off nice and quickly. Again, we don't want to forget and need to do it. Tariffs on cloth, we will not be doing so. We should double check our subjects as well. Is there anything we need? We'll continue to improve our trade holdings. That seems all good. Russian Canada. Let's go ahead and just set everybody to siege. We'll go ahead and we will send officers. We will send loyalists. And we'll do that for both of these. And then Caradel. Not much we can really do with you, so we'll just let that sort of be. In fact, you know what? We're not going to go ahead and... we're not going to get rid of them. Let's go ahead and make them a march. I think they might appreciate that. They've worked rather hard and... oh, actually, you know what? We could just annex them. How much would this cost? November of 1802, so it wouldn't take us too long, but it would hurt our Diplo rep. Yeah, let's just go ahead and designate them as a march. I'm sure that'll make them happy. They've worked very hard for their position, so we may as well see that through for them. Yeah, I think they deserve a reward. I think that would be very nice. Alright, but you know what? I think that's where we're going to call things for today. We'll call it there. And we will come back with some more in the next one. We'll find something fun to do with the last 20 years. Who knows? We might even cause a little bit of chaos. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.